Shouts out to Julien Alfred. Yeah, I mean, 2171, world lead, ninth all time. Ninth all time, bro. She's starting to move into like rare air of what she needs to do.
And usually, like when you hear about ninth all time, fifth all time, second, third all time, those are usually ran in championship settings. You're usually giving your fastest effort for the most important race. And she's out here, and of course, Diamond League is a very important race throughout the season. But to be able to run that kind of time during the Diamond League, that tells you what we got in store next, coming up in the next couple of races.
National record. I'm not really worried about the time right now. I'm hoping I executed well for my coach. So we have something to work with going into Tokyo. But overall, I'm good. I'm healthy. All praise to the Most High.
I knew it. That was the first thing I said. You crossed the line and you saw the time, but you still had a different kind of smile. And I was like, she's thinking about Flo right now. She has to be thinking about how happy he's going to be right now.
I'm not sure if he's happy, but as long as I did what he asked of me, then that's all that matters right now.
Well, you hear that. What's your thoughts when you hear the interview? Like it seems like her interviews are not really about numbers. It's about effort.
It's about effort and doing exactly what her coach is telling her to do. Flo's probably telling her, if you want to win, since I have the recipe about how to make you win, just do what I say. Let's go out here and execute. Don't worry about the time. If you execute all the phases that your coach is telling you to do, the time will naturally be there. If you run for time, naturally time will run away from you. So I think she's just out there trying to perfect her race. So when she gets in a tight or a close battle with somebody else who's stride for stride with her down deep at 180, 190, she'll definitely be prepared for it.
I gotta take my hat off to Flo. Flo is that kind of coach where he's going to get into your head. He's going to talk to you. We've had a conversation with athletes in the past who have worked with Flo, like Camacho Quinn. And you get an understanding of what kind of coach you're dealing with that creates an athlete like this, bro. Like, she's not even worried about times. They're just clipping it off. He's probably telling her, don't worry about no times. It's all about effort. You go out there and make me proud. You go out there and run to a level that you know that is going to get the job done. You come back into this warm-up area. You're going to get a nice hug, pat on the back, mission accomplished. That takes away a lot of pressure and I think a lot of overthinking for athletes who want to go into a race thinking, I got to be first. I got to run my race strategy, but I also got to worry about what the time is and come across the line. If the time doesn't hit, a lot of athletes get down on themselves. A lot of athletes like, man, that's not the time I wanted to hit. But they don't realize the master plan is always in the coach's head. And that's why they say Flo knows. That's the insider. Flo knows how to get his athletes right. Flo knows what he's doing. So I think Flo is showing the world not only can he be a coach of many hats, speaking of people like a world champion when he had Corey Carter, but down now to have an Olympic champion in 100 meters with Julien Alfred. That is a big range as a coach to be able to train elite athletes to do what they do. Mindset is a thing.
Well, let me ask you this. Who is going to be, being that Julien Alfred she's the silver medalist in the 200, correct? Being that she's the silver medalist, who is her biggest threat of trying to stop her at this double-double? Being that USA's hasn't shaken out yet, what is who is her biggest competitors to stop her from trying to run this double goal?
I mean, you gotta talk about the usual suspect. You gotta talk about the Olympic gold medalist, Gabby Thomas, who is gearing up and trying to get her job done, solidify her dominance as well by winning a world championship in the 200 meters as well. You have Avia Battle. You have Brittany Brown, and then you also have a couple of young guns that are out there as well that's getting the job done. McKenzie Long, but she just ran 21.9 just a week ago. And she has way less races under her belt than a lot of these other females who jockeying for position.
Which is very, very impressive. She hasn't ran as much, but she clipped off that 21. Really, and a few races, you are definitely correct. So, yeah, that's what. Funny thing is, all those ladies you named was in the Olympic final. So, but Favo Feely too. let's not forget her. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, let's not forget her. Hopefully she shapes out, you know what I mean, around World's time in September. But yeah, that's who she'll be looking at. Um,
And we can't leave out people who know how to get the job done, right? Shericka Jackson hasn't been looking like the Shericka Jackson we know of in past years in championships, but she's steadily trying to climb back up that ranks. Obviously, running a fast time in 100 meters at nationals. I think watching her is going to be critical in the next couple of months leading up to world championships. When you become a seasoned athlete, it's not about showing dominance always when you're trying to get the job done or you're trying to prove a point to your opponents, and firing warning shots. Sometimes it's about landing the plane at the exact time it needs to land, which is that finals of that 100 meters or 200 meters. And then at the end of the day, when you come across that line, you stand on top of that podium with that gold. Any L's you took during the season, people forget. That's when amnesia kicks in because all they know is you a champion now.
100%. I think she's with a coach that's definitely a coach and a camp that's very well prepared after Jamaican Nationals. They have a lot of time to really get Shericka ready to go deep and fight deep with someone like a Gabby and someone like a Julian deep. But the funny thing you said about the U.S., being that the world champion is not from the USA, only 3 of those ladies can go, right? We named a lot of ladies from America, but I think we named 4. Only 3 of them can go. So I think at US Nationals, that's going to be very exciting to watch. Will it be Gabby McKenzie? Will it be Anavia? Will it be, and we're not even talking about some people who might even double. Will Miss Richardson double? Will Melissa Jefferson wouldn't? Will she double? You know, so this 200 meters for the USA could shake out real different because only 3 of them can go. But we named a few women that won't be selected. Only 3 can go. What are your thoughts on that?
This is something that you said earlier, bro. Like it's gonna make nationals very, very interesting this season. And you said
Very.
it. Nationals is going to be, I think, a really good nationals because it's not going to be those 1 or 2 people who are the usual suspects. It's going to be it's going to be a lot more people showing up. It's going to be that changing of the guards. And then in the other events, you have where athletes can take 4, where teams can take 4 because they have the previous champion, right? So
Mhm.
men's 100 meters, women 100 meters, men's 200, men's 110 hurdles. Like you have all those athletes who are ready and geared and priming, and they look good. Not to mention also the women's 400 hurdles. It looks very competitive too. So